David, I know if you were here with me right now, you'd probably say something. I'm not sure what you would say. I really only knew you for like 3 to 4 hours, but I'm gonna miss you, bud. Life's not gonna be the same without you. And so many good times. You put on that helmet and you looked like Robbie Rotten. And I think that was it. I swear I'll never forget you. Hey, welcome back to Technomancer. Last time we did a bunch of missions, and this time we're getting chewed out for each and every one of them. Apparently Rufus has been going behind our back and been spreading bad words about us. And our captain's not very happy with it.
Only thing I used to calm the rebellion was a little reason and logic, which the rebels heard. Anything accusing me of it.
All right, fair enough. Victor also states you voluntarily jumped courts.
We've also been summoned to talk to Rufus himself, but along the way we get stopped and are told that it's a death trap for us.
Yeah, wants to talk to me about...
No, he doesn't. It's a trap. It's just an excuse to get you there so they can arrest you. They will do whatever necessary to make you talk. I don't know what you Technomancers are hiding, but he's ready to do anything to find out.
He's got power, but he wouldn't...
Zach, listen to the girl. You stay away from that man. The crook, the pig.
Thanks, Scott. You need to listen to us, Zachariah. I know it's hard to hear, but if you stay here, you're gonna die.
Where would I even...
We take a rover and go. The town's filled with ASC looking for you now, but I know a road that'll help us avoid most of the troops.
Let's go, Zach. We need to go with the girl.
And thus begins our dramatic breakout of the city. Which is a lot of fighting the, like, not very powerful dudes. It's kind of sad. I thought we were safe in Ophir, but it actually turns out that our defenders are kind of pushovers. Bad things are happening right now. Really bad things are happening right now. Alright. Oh shit, I tried to... Okay, please help me get thing. And then we're betrayed by our own kin. Jeffrey.
Out of the way! Now! Damn it. They're already here.
Did to electricity. But... that's really like the most that anyone has ever reacted to the electricity in this game. Yeah, this is Jeffrey Hunt. Is he bleeding? We have exclusively blunt weapons.
No! Don't kill him!
You're driving. Get us out of Ophir now.
Fine. Everyone in the rover.
Bitch, fine. Jeffrey, I know that if you were here with me right now, you would probably say something. In our daring escape, we kidnap Amelia Reacher and have her drive. Okay.
Look what that stupid creature did to my baby. The engine's fucked. I don't know how to repair this. You didn't even leave me spare parts. You really...
An ostrich. No doubt about it.
What?
It's a wild ostrich. Look, you see the spikes on its back? Unfortunately, the poor animal died, but I'm almost sure that...
Well, according to the sky, we don't have much time before sunrise. Fortunately, we're not very far away. We better get a move on.
Is it...
Fuck are you talking about before daylight? It's straight fucking daylight right now. And we must trek through the dunes to the lost, forbidden legend city of Noctis. And truth be told, Ariel was kind of annoying. kind of sucked, just a little bit. It was kind of awful, just a tiny bit of absolutely, it was awful. Which isn't really anything new for this game, but it still doesn't leave a great taste in the mouth. We fight ostriches that look kind of like ostriches. I appreciate the naming there. We also are introduced to one of the first enemies, I assume probably of many, that can just ignore your blocking. And this is my first reaction to it when I confirmed saw it happen. Okay. We're quite low on the health pool. That, no! Oh my god, I thought that was making us recoil weirdly. It's because it does damage anyways. No! Eventually, though, we fight our way through the valleys and dunes of whatever the hell this valley is called, and make our way to the door of Noctis, where we finally enter the city. Well, now that we have another hour, might as well do this and then go inside. It's not scary anymore. You need to stop. And we're immediately tasked with fighting some of the same enemies we were just fighting in the valley. No! But you do get to watch a guy being eaten, so that's... He just incinerated that one guy.
That the Technomancer who saved us from the Vori. Interesting, very interesting. Happy to see you again. Now I understand why the prince was insistent. He'll want to see you as soon as possible.
This is the legendary city of Noctis. Yeah, that's right. After he fucking dies on the throne in Final Fantasy 15, he becomes this city.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Kind of important stuff is happening in the background that doesn't super matter, because the next 7 hours of gameplay is side quests. Mostly side quests. Now, there are a couple of main quests that Dandolo here gives you. He's like the dude who runs Noctis City. Kind of a mayor, kind of a boss. Anyways, he gives us a couple of quests that he wants us to do. And then we get a couple of quests from our companions or from people in the city that they want us to do. And most of these quests revolve around going to Ophir, doing something, coming back, and then doing something at Noctis. And we spend the next 7 hours going back and forth from Ophir and Noctis, and occasionally to the valley in between, to do so many of these quests. It's insane. And I imagine I could have routed a little bit better. There were a few spots that I saw where I was like, oh yeah, I could have done and knocked out a couple more birds with the stone that I threw. But that still doesn't negate that quite a few of these quests have prerequisites of other quests that are going to Ophir and coming back to Noctis and doing something. And then going back to Ophir and then coming back to Noctis and then doing something. So we are going to cut down a lot of the footage and just try to show you the most important bits, and anything really interesting in between.
I take it's the kind of gate only your kind can open? Be careful, Mr. Technomancer. The tunnels have always been guarded.
I'm gonna need another Technomancer to help me open this gate. I'm sure it won't be easy, but thanks for the help.
Good luck.
I wanted to hear what the rest of what Scott was going to say was. I didn't think it would start up a cutscene.
We talked with a zoologist guy who wants to study creatures, and so we went and fought a storm locust in the underworks of Ophir, kind of nearby where we fought Boris, where I started to exploit the science perks, which give you massive health regen outside of battle. Our Technomancer friends still in Ophir are all like herded together because of Rufus hates us, and our Great Master dies. He kills himself. Then we're breaking out of Ophir with our Technomancer friends, and we fight with them for a little bit.
Got it. But now's not the time. We need to mourn the fallen.
Then we go to the Shadow Path, the Aurora Shadow Path that we went to last time to set off a bomb. And we come clean and tell them that Dandolo gave us a task of collecting some of their uniforms as proof of killing them. And so they just give us access to their uniforms instead of having us kill them. Oh yeah, and we're also dressed as abundance people because they wanted to start a war or something. I don't know. I'm gonna
Yeah, we heard. Truth is, though, we're not part of...
If you're seeking asylum...
That's not what we're after. Even if the deal's tempting... Just listen. We work for a guy who wants nothing more...
So why are you telling me?
Because I've seen too much blood and war for one lifetime. But I need a favor. Our backer wanted us to bring...
Your employer won't just take your word for it? Here, take this key. It'll get you into our stock over there. You're a Technomancer too? What a shame. Would have been nice to just talk. Exchange information we know about the settlers. About Earth.
Maybe another time, yeah? Thanks for the key.
Then it turns out we need to go visit our old buddy Anton Rogue because some of his Vori peeps have infiltrated Noctis and are starting to like murder people and like start up illegal side businesses and kind of corrupt Noctis a little bit. And it's supposed to be a free city, so we tell him politely to stop, and he actually accepts. I'm kind of surprised he doesn't just start shooting us whenever we go into his place now. He also tells us that Victor also has, or I'm sorry, Rufus also has some spies in Noctis, and so we need to deal with that too.
Soon, the Zealots taking refuge in Noctis conferred their loyalties to Victor based on the concocted dreams of a free pass into heaven for their services. A parade of idiocy from start to finish, one and all trading loyalties for their magic beans of choice.
On the way back from Ophir, we go and fight another creature for the zoologist dude. It's a black mole. It's a big old mole that poisons you, and it sucks, and it's awful. Then we cycle going back and forth from Ophir a couple of times, and we get Lucky, whose actual name is Andrew, a prosthetic arm, because he used to be a Technomancer, but there was an accident, and he lost his arm, and that's actually why Zachariah has all that stuff on his face, all those scars, is because Andrew here exploded.
I'd completely forgotten this feeling of relaxation, peace.
Welcome back to your people, Andrew.
Then there's some religious guys who lynched a mutant, and the mutant was upset, so we go and beat up the religious guys, and then we went back and told the mutant that we had beat them up and that they had confessed to lynching a dude.
We killed the soulless mutant, but who cares? They gave their souls to the sun and betrayed the shadow, and their horrid forms became punishment.
Time for another quest from Dandolo, which is dropping off a package to somebody in the underworks of Ophir. And that's it, really. Nothing really else happened here.
And every poor bastard in it tortured. Truth is, they ain't just rumors. Our informants never let us down before. You better be careful, Mancer. Really careful. Oh, one last thing.
And we're checking around with trying to find the ASC spies in Noctis. So we go talk to Captain Eliza and see if she has any information for us.
From what I was told, he has hired mercenaries and even embedded some of his men. The craziest part of the story is that he's preparing a war without an army with the sole goal. At this stage, that verges on psychosis. He's obsessed with you. Watch out. He's becoming more and more vicious.
And throughout all of this, I was collecting spare parts for the rover for Amelia, so that way she could be happy again. So that was a cool little bit of bundling tasks, but yeah, we had to go and find pieces everywhere, steal a couple, buy one, I think. Oh, right, this quest. Okay. We'll do that one. Never mind, I guess we're doing that one now. I hit A to start sprinting. And here's another quest from Dandolo. Basically, some merchant ships have been getting attacked, so he has us hide in the loot of one of the ships, and then once it gets attacked, we come out and we beat the perpetrators and try to figure out who they're from. They're from Rufus again. Wow, what a surprise. Amelia wants to know more about her dad, so we go and dig up files on Scott's son, who turned into a mutant, who was like Scott and Amelia's dad did some work together to try to find a cure for it, but we don't find much.
My father disappeared January 119, before the kid was transferred. So weird. What do you think's behind this story of a top secret?
I don't know, but we'll no longer learn anything else here.
And then Nisha, you know, the person who had the hots for us and was always like, I'm not comfortable going that way, officer. There was just a bomb that went off and I don't want to get away from here. I just want... Yeah, it turns out she was part of some, like, forced labor prison camp that had brainwashing, something like that. Anyway, so we confront some of her old captors for her. And then there's also a quest here about some people who were stealing parts for the windmills in Noctis, which is kind of their major and only source of energy, and like water and powering all that stuff. So that's kind of a big deal. And here, Phobos has a quest for us. Phobos is a mutant that we met up with in Noctis, who hasn't really said much up until this point. He wants to get arms for mutants, so that way they can protect themselves and fight back against some of the more oppressive companies. But then I accidentally skipped over, well, not accidentally, I purposefully skipped over the part that another mutant called Kane, who's like Phobos's arch rival, comes in and just fucking murders the merchant that we're trying to buy weapons from. And I completely skipped it and was very confused after the quest ended. And there was like the son of the priest was like poisoning the community stew, and so we go and beat the shit out of him, so that way he stops touching the stew inappropriately.
I'm rich. Everyone respects my father in Noctis.
I'm not gonna kill you. Enough people have died already. What you're gonna do is give the antidote to every... We clear?
Yes, of course. Sure. Antidote for everyone, yeah, and I...
Don't thank me. I already regret...
And this was the point of time that I thought I soft-locked the entire game because I could not find any more quests that I could do anywhere at all. So I'm gonna have you look at this map, and don't worry, I'll give you a little bit of time. I want you to figure out exactly where we should go for the main quest, the next main quest that we're doing. I'll give you a little bit of time. Ha! Joke's on you, because it's off the map beneath everything else, and there wasn't anything that showed any indicator that it was there. And yeah, here's me going off about it. You're fucking kidding me. Oh my god. Why wouldn't it have an indicator that there's something off the screen that you can't see? Oh my god. That actually sucks. That's awful. I didn't even... Because the map cuts off so not far from here. I was like, oh, so this is it. Like, it's just this area, and maybe we'll get access to, like, down there, or maybe, like, right here will pop up, but I figured that was it. No, they just, you know... You have to... I feel a little dumb, but also, why? You shouldn't. It doesn't even show that you have the option to zoom in and out. And here we are at a dome, looking for more Technomancer stuff. You remember that one quest that I was too busy talking while I was playing, and it took forever in the last episode? I said, yeah, that one.
So the relic that we found there pointed us to here to find more information on how to contact Earth, essentially. So we're here looking for more stuff to contact Earth with.
These are remnants. Nothing but remnants of our ancestors. But these remnants are worth following.
Then we fight a big dude called Gorilla, and he was actually pretty easy. I only died to him once, which is, you know, I died like 4 times to the people leading onto this area, so it really wasn't that bad. Pretty much like a like. It's pretty much just like a like. What is this cutscene? There we go, okay. And then we open a Technomancer door and find friggin' Alan, of all people, here. Guess working for Rufus, trying to find info, so we beat him up too.
Zachariah Rogue in the flesh.
Restore health. Fucking rabbit punch this bitch and then beat him into submission.
Now there's one giant asshole.
And we get another relic here, but because our master dude died, he was the only dude that we knew who could translate old languages. So Dandolo points us towards the direction of a prison that has another Technomancer dude from Aurora in it who may be able to translate it. So we go in with Nisha to conduct a prison break and start breaking prisoners out and are trying to find the Technomancer dude. We also find Charles Seeker.
No.
That was almost a touching moment until he exclaimed for no reason. There we go. Gee. And then we find Mr. Technomancer Man. His name's Patience. And we break him out of jail, bring him back to Noctis, and get a roof over his head, and he starts translating the tablet of things that we found at the dome. And that's gonna be the end of today's episode. Gonna keep it nice, short, and simple here. So we're just gonna push all the deaths together and have those going off. I am having more fun with the game now than I have in previous playthroughs, considering I never made this far. You know, it's kind of a fair guess or understanding. But yeah, I think there's plenty of more Technomancer. I'm not actually sure because I had to look at the walkthrough halfway through this when I thought I soft locked the game, and I found out that some people have beaten this game in like 10 hours. So I assumed that they're good at the game, but it didn't look like it was a speedrun, so I truthfully have no idea how much left of this game we have. Anyways, we'll see you another time. Bye!